Luca, this looks pretty big. It's monumental.
It kind of is. I mean, that is a big hole, Justin. This hole is quite revolutionary, not gonna lie. The idea behind it is that we've got this massive sail, more or less, which is the paddle face of a pickleball paddle, and that is not a very inherently aerodynamic thing. So how do we make it more aerodynamic? Well, for one, the paddle's thin, so it slices through the air a little bit quicker, but we've also put a hole in the middle of it. Basically, for the same swing speed you may have had in the past, your paddle's gonna go quicker through the air. That much is clearly noticeable. What does that actually do to the impact with the ball? Well, because your paddle head is going quicker through the air, you're gonna be producing more effect on the ball. That means more power, more spin, and a little bit more stability as well. The feeling is a bit distinct at first, but once you get the hang of it, it is pretty incredible how much more you can actually do to the ball. One area where I still haven't gotten quite used to it is on the slice. On topspin shots, I've figured it out. It whips pretty quickly. It almost feels a little bit more like a tennis racket, but on the slice, there's just something about it where I don't feel totally connected to my shot still. A bit odd, but that's just what the learning curve is gonna be with this paddle. And overall, it's such a impressive feat that I can do with a bit of slice problems, I guess you could say.
So who's this paddle for? Who are we bringing it out for?
One thing about this paddle is it is quite thin. It's not like the super thick, cushiony paddles that the Selkirk Vanguard Hybrid 2.0 line has to offer. This one's a lot more responsive. So if you're that person that likes that very spin-friendly, powerful paddle response, maybe a little bit more along the lines of what we have from Gearbox or even thinner paddles from other brands, you're gonna really like the feel of this paddle. It's just got that instant, super spinny feel, kind of more along the lines of what I like. If you like that really kind of cushiony, touch-oriented feel, you've still got the Vanguard Hybrid 2.0 line. This won't be quite as nice as that on those types of shots, but it has massive improvements in other areas of the court, so.
Do you think this is something that's gonna be seen in other brands going forward? Where's the legacy of this?
From my experience, it's not a big learning curve, and there's a pretty big benefit to it. So I think it's going to be quite popular. Whether or not other brands follow suit, we'll see. We'll see in the future, but I definitely think it's a possibility.
Time will tell. So now, is this a paddle available? Where can I get it?
Yeah, so we got a huge shipment in of all the Vanguard Power Air lines. So yeah, come try it out. We've got our demos tagged up and ready to go. Otherwise, you can just buy it in store or online.